Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have bluegill rose from NIRP International in my garden for 3 years now. I think it is a good time to make a video about how much I love her. It is 4 years ago I decided I need to collect some blue rose. You can also call it lavender or lilac or blue purple as you like, of course. And this is the first blue rose I ever purchased, and almost stopped there because for myself I find it's my perfect match. My friends are laughing at me, of course. It is only 1 month later after I purchased her. Bluegill Rose 2008 is bred and introduced to the market by a South France-based company, NIRP International. It is not as famous as certain rose house, but they have a lot of brilliant rose plants I have found. So it is a large flower bush. You can also find really all this information on their official website. It is not a hybrid tea rose as if you only see the photo of the flower, of course, typical hybrid tea rose flower, but the growth habit pattern is quite different. So it is 1 stem, 1 flower, large flower. The diameter goes from 10 to 12 cm. By me, it's mostly 12 cm, except in heat wave in summer. And it is a very, very strong, fast growing bush, compact, and the life of it also beat my heart. It is so strong. If you collect blue rose, you know what I'm talking about. The flower is firm, the stem is strong, and it is compact. I have never seen her stretch in summertime. Even we have a heat wave this summer 2022, and in summer you see this is August. It is only the flowers a little bit smaller and a little bit flat. That's it. Still a very beautiful blue rose. At the same time in August, my Poseidon and other beautiful blue roses, their flower, the plant is still healthy, but the flower are mostly roasted from the sunlight. And this plant is in full sun in the middle of nowhere. In worst case, only the edging of the petal is a little bit crispy. That's it. So, yes, if you only see from the photos, okay, the flower is nice, but I find in general it is a very excellent and also strong fragrant rose. Only this year in summer heat wave I could not smell fragrance. Other than that, you only need to walk beside this rose bed. The wind will bring you the pleasant, sweet, nice fragrance. I don't know how to describe the consistency of this fragrance, but it is a pleasant fragrance. And yes, I keep talking about it, and my friend is like, it cannot be. Look, your birthday is coming. I go to the garden center to choose another blue rose for you. Then she came back with another bluegill rose. We had a big laugh. And also because it's a very fast growing bush, so actually when I deadhead the flower, it is different. I cut back until the height I need, despite which direction the new growth will coming out, because this is my second bluegill rose. It's my birthday present. After she said, "It cannot be, I choose another blue rose for you." And she came home. She said, "I have no choice. It is brilliant." So this is the second year, the first flower of spring 2021. Also one of the earliest flower rose plant in my garden. It was a beautiful springtime, I remember. Look how glossy and healthy the leaves are also. And the neighbor, Aquarea, is also an early bird. They always start my rose season on end of May normally. I used to jealous of my neighbor have early flower rose because he has a rose like a half century ago. Now I'm not jealous anymore. I also have early birds now. It flower from the start of spring until the killer frost come. A slightly frost, she can still flowering, but I choose to start winter cutting about end of October. This is the first flush of last year's spring. I did a big mistake that I only took video at this time before most of the buds are flowering. And 3 days later, I forgot to film it. I missed the most amazing timing. I really regret. Then I took most of the flower. I did it in the vase. I'm not a big cut flower person, but it's nice. The orange one, the peach one in the center is polka 91. It's also a large flower. This is July. Summer came, and you can also see the color is lighter. And by last year, blue girl rose is much easier available, almost available everywhere in Switzerland. Different garden center, different company carries it. And this year I made more videos because I want to show you how excellent she is. We had an unusual hot, warm springtime, so the flower is also lighter colored and not as deep cup but this certain one is very beautiful. It's a large flower. I forget to take my ruler with me as always. It is diameter 12 cm for sure. Second flush. It's also full of flowers. As you can see, the new stems grow with the flowers. It's just so fast growing and it is very healthy. I never had problem of black spot or this and that. The only thing I need to do is cut because the new stems grow like octopus to all directions. I have to cut them constantly that they don't cross each other and hurt each other. And also please be very careful of the strong thorns. I got last year, 2 years ago, a very deep cut because I was not concentrating. This is the last flower standing in the cold rain this year, end of October. So I have so much to say about her and so less time. And please don't mistaken her for the blue girl rose from Cordes 1964. It's also a very good blue rose, but they are very different. And it is the Cordes blue girl is still available in the market. So if you see a $10 bare root, it's mostly from them, not from NIRP. They are different plants. So thanks for your patience. I could talk about it for another 3 hours, but I stop here. I wish you have a great day in garden and with rose, and see you next time.